Hi friends, hope you have a fine day. I'm here today with a very short video on how do I share payment information, any required information, as well as anything that we have, any update from our side, to receive an update, to send an update, and largely about payments. This is an email which I share with Dr. Nikolay, who is supposed to be our counterpart in Russia for all our contracts related to Russia. That can be with Apatit, that can be with Eurocam, that can be with UMMCC, name the company. And since he's the person in charge over there, this is a mail which is shared with him whenever there is a requirement for anything that is related to our payments, our anything that we require from him, anything that he requires from us, and any update that we need to give him. Okay, so I'm going to the screen that I'm sharing with you right now. I have, this is the email that I normally share. It's the subject line is always pending payments request. You can either write pending payments request and other requests or and updates as in how it is feasible. Now I'm concentrating, I'm breaking the video into two parts as the information could be lengthy. First, I'm giving the main focus of the video is about the payment part, right? So I'm giving you right now information about how the screen looks in this email for payment initially. In the next part, we will discuss more about what is the update that we give him and what is the update that we want from him. Okay. So first the payment part. So let's go ahead. Now, this is an email which I'm sharing right now is about a table which I extract from our ongoing Russian payment sheet. This ongoing Russian payment sheet is basically all about our contract. It has the complete information about that particular order. Since Russia, we do not say purchase order, we mention as contract. So this is all about a contract. And from each contract, whatever is the payment due concerning the payment terms, concerning the delivery, or concerning the current status of that order, whether it is already, it's in transit, it is delivered, and what is the payment terms that it's supposed to follow, depending on that, what is the payment that is actually due. So that is extracted from that sheet. That sheet is always, see, if you go to the bottom end of my mail, I always mention here, please find the details of the above in the ongoing Russian contract sheet attached below. So I've attached the link below. Largely, the sheet is shared with Aditya Bhai, our accounts team, Nayan sir, engineering team, to some extent, marketing team also, like Vivek sir, Kalpita. They are also aware about what is going on, so that at any point of time, they need to refer anything about a particular contract as to what state it is at present, or as to what is the this thing. In fact, I've made a video on even this ongoing sheet. So at any point of time, if you need to refer this ongoing Russian contract sheet, there is a video on it, how to read it, what all matter is available in that is available in that sheet. You can refer my video. At present, I'm giving details and information about what is this email about. See, in this mail, I give the details about whatever are the pending payments. If you can see, these are the payments that are all for Apatit. So this is supposed to be the company name over here should be JSC Apatit. Then I have one payment for Eurocam. So first we begin with the company name. Then comes our contract. Our contract, because it becomes very easy for us to understand against which particular contract I'm looking at what payment. Then we have the type of payment. Type of payment refers to what is this payment about. Ideally, what is which part of the payment term is this payment referring to? And as to what is this payment term against? Like if I'm checking up, for example, I've taken over here 0 to C, 0 to D, and 0 to F. These all orders were for piping of SK 602. So I've mentioned that these are the second lot piping dispatches dispatched on which date, and I'm mentioning what is the payment term, like 50% value receivable. So then I did give description about the product. So I mentioned now these three payments were against what? So like, for example, if I'm checking over here, it's IIT exit lines and lines in between tanks. Okay, so this is one example for 0 to C. Now it is giving information about in depth about what is this payment about. Then I go ahead and I check up. So it will come, we will get to know about more about the payment. Like what is the amount? The amount is always in INR because we get our payments from Russia in INR. So the amount is in INR. This is the value, and proceeding it, it is supposed to be our invoice number. Very important because it correlates, it makes it easy for our accounts team, for anybody to correlate it with our invoice. So these are our invoice dated what? These payments are against what? Okay. I've given you an example over here about these three or contracts. About there is another one which I've specified the contract. Anything in detail related to that contract. Like for example, if I'm taking 0 to G, it also gives a specification. Like for that specification 3, 0 to H, specification 5. Okay. So, and in depth, and at the bottom, I mentioned the total amount receivable. So what I'm trying to say, this is shared every week. So I'm trying to say that at the end of this week, I'm expecting this much of payment, which is from our end expected to be received from Russia. So this is basically an information about how the payment part looks in the mail. We will continue with the second part of the video, where I'll give you more information about other things other than the payment, which is also part of the email if need be. So thank you for having me today. Have a nice day.